Each day around the world, the combustion of fossil fuels, coal, oil, and natural gas, releases harmful particles and greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, causing pollution, respiratory diseases, and most importantly, climate change. These fossil fuels are accessible to consumers because our governments subsidize them heavily. Simply stated, a subsidy is any kind of governmental incentive to purchase or produce a product, making it cheaper. So to reduce emissions, countries agreed at the G20 summit to phase out fossil fuel subsidies by 2025. Less subsidies mean less access to fossil fuels, less access means less carbon emissions. Except it's not that simple. Currently there's no standardized way of measuring subsidies and therefore no clear accountability for countries attempting to reach the zero subsidy goal. The United Kingdom, for example, maintains that they have no fossil fuel subsidies according to the G20 definition, yet according to the OECD definition, they continue to largely subsidize fossil fuels. The WTO defines fossil fuel subsidies as any financial contribution by a government or agent of a government that confers a benefit on its recipients in comparison to other market participants. This includes direct spending, tax breaks, public finance, and support to state-owned enterprises. Alternatively, the IMF defines subsidies as the gap between existing and efficient sale prices. These efficient sale prices take into account hidden costs such as negative environmental and social externalities. The G20 is an exceptionally important economic group. Not only are participant countries massive consumers of fossil fuels, but they have the largest capabilities to expand renewable energy resources, which can be done by reallocating funds currently spent on subsidizing fossil fuels. Consider the number 93%. That's the percentage of global coal use accounted for by G20 countries, but it's also the fraction of global solar capacity residing in G20 countries.
There are three main reasons why the G20 should adopt the IMF definition. First, it promotes market efficiency. If companies choose not to raise the sale price of their fossil fuels, they can simply cut production costs, a politically expedient solution in countries where the oil industry has strong ties with the government. Second, it avoids technicalities. The current definitions require tracking direct expenditures, tax breaks, and cheap federal loans through often dubious government reports. The IMF definition eliminates that by looking at only two values, production cost and sale price. Third, and most importantly, it considers externalities. Burning fossil fuels results in air pollution, water pollution, traffic congestion, and carbon emissions. The IMF definition, unlike others, suggests that these externalities be priced in as social production costs.